Whatever y'all talking about, I'll jump in.
Greetings. Welcome, members of the culture. I am Ra, and you are here. Welcome in, everybody. I got my cup here, my mushroom coffee. Don't pay any attention to this. Just know, if you know, you know. I am joined, as always, on the Catch the Fade podcast by my illustrious co host, the one and only, known in 17 countries worldwide, the illustrious Brother Seaberry.
Yeah, I'm international. I'm all about the cashinal.
You heard that.
That's
And oh,
shout out to Corrupt.
there you go.
That's Corrupt, man.
Corrupt. You might want to Google. Maybe I know I got younger viewers.
Kurupt for those who are Googling.
Yep, back in the day. Dog Pound, DPG, baby.
Yeah, he's a pretty dope rapper.
And joining us once again, gracing us with his presence, the man whose shirt tells you why he's here. He came to crash the party. The one and only, the toy father, Des Bull. He is in the building, y'all.
Man, hair all over the place. What we doing?
See, for those of you who have hair, his hair is all over the place. I don't have that issue, nor does Brother Seabear.
Oh no. I had to shave last night because some of my students, hey, who's your barber? Because I had a little bit of George Jefferson going on.
Oh no,
Not the George.
I had
Jefferson.
a little bit of a George. Oh, but brother, but quick, I was like, because I was sitting by my phone, I was like, so where's the phone that you paid for? Then I was like, hey, come to Jesus before you try to come.
Not the George Jefferson.
I had a look, man, dude. I don't like shaving every day, and I gotta work.
It's all right. I use a Groomie. Hopefully, I can get sponsored by Groomie because I use them. Groomie is fantastic. For those of you who don't know, it's great. Get you a Groomie. 3 minutes, you be man out of there, man. Smooth as a baby's bottom. With Groomie. So shout out to Groomie. If you're looking for a sponsor, I'll let you boy. So folks, we got a lot to talk about. A whole lot. We're gonna start off with some real positive, good stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and you know what? I'm gonna actually let Brother Seaberry do the good stuff for those of you that want to see a reveal. I'm gonna let Brother Seaberry do it, and then I'm gonna let Des Bull drop something on you. I'm gonna tell you right now, if somebody in the room sitting next to you, tell them to put their hands like this under your chin because your jaw gonna drop. I want you to be ready, okay? Brother Seaberry, I'm gonna let you have it. Go ahead and show me.
Mine like them. Mine ain't gonna share it because y'all know I like the weirdo and random.
The AJ on.
You are, I am. All right, so you know what you got up in that bag. What you
got in that bag?
yeah. All right, so I bought this. There was a Martin Luther King. They sell it 901 toys. Okay. So you know I got X-Men 97 Morph. This is my first Morph figure. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted one of them. I was like either this one or the one that came out previously. Yeah.
It's a good choice right there, man. X-Men 97.
Yeah. I see he got the
swappable head
and he got the Henry Peter Garrick head. So yeah.
I'm gonna have to cop that. That's a very good pick up there, Brother Seabear.
Yeah. And then also at the same sale at 901 Toys, I found an Adam Rose figure.
I would have never guessed that one. I would have never guessed that one.
Oh man!
Even if you told me he came out with a group of people,
man,
literally,
that's a throwback.
I thought you were talking about like a actual faction.
I would have ever changed.
Yeah,
Adam Rose. What y'all know about Adam Rose?
I was gonna say Velveteen Dream, but did they ever make a figure of him?
Yeah. There's like one, and I do want it.
Brother, costs a lot.
Yeah.
Wow. You can always count on Brother Seaberry hitting y'all with the randos and hitting y'all with something special.
I like the weird obscure figures. And like, dude, I was a big fan of Adam Rose and like, yo.
And the Rosebuds.
But yo, every once in a while, they put some wrestlers in there like Becky Lynch.
Mm-hmm. Braun Strowman.
But yo, he had this one, I don't know who was under the mask. He
Bundle?
had like a mad superhero called Captain Comic or Captain Comic Book or something. I saw him on like a random episode of NXT. I was a fan of him, but I ain't seen him no more. So I'm like, either he got cut or he took the mask off with somebody else.
Look it up because they fight. Say something back.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't got no. Oh, I do got.
Y'all ready?
I think I already showed y'all. Don't show them the champ. I opened the beautiful, the very beautiful, the lovely Zatanna. Got to be in the running for one of the best figures of 2026 already. Already.
Detective Chimp in the house.
Get her up there. Get her up there. Get the lady. We're doing it reverse, not ladies first. Chimps first. Chimps first this time.
Is it like an effect coming out of her hand?
Yeah, it's an effect, like a magic effect. She got two swappable hands in addition to one.
Look at that, folks.
Yeah,
They're
man,
beautiful.
good
Y'all are struggling.
And I
out
want to
there
take her hat off because, like I said, I mean, I do want to take her hat off, but I don't want to move her head too much because her hair been coming off. She got weave, a wig, whatever you want to call it. Stand up, girl.
That's it. That's it. Quick weave.
So I guess, folks, since he's done that, you guys know I stick with tradition. So I'm gonna put him on the spot. We're gonna go ahead and do it with Brother Seaberry. You need to touch the figure. Go ahead and give me your honest review.
Which one? Take the chip.
We're putting them as a package together.
Oh, together. Okay.
So what would you say?
You can move her around. I'll check
No,
it later.
I'm just trying to like.
You're just looking at the scope.
Yeah,
We're reviewing live. Can you
Yeah.
believe it?
I wish they did her face a little bit different, but I can accept it because we don't get very many Zatannas. You might know. Yeah.
So what's my scale again?
Oh shit.
0 to 10, sir.
Oh, look at the champ too. You gotta look at the champ.
Gotta
You
look
gotta
at the
look at
champ.
articulation a little bit. Not very articulated, but he a champ. I mean, how much articulation you gonna want him to get?
Correct.
You know what? I'm gonna give it a solid 8 because I'm sorry.
We're on the board. We're gonna get the score live from Brother Seaberry.
Solid 8.
I believe Brother Seaberry said it. 8. That's what he said.
What Rob, we want to know your opinion. What do you score? Are you in the red?
So it's an 8. I'm not as familiar with the character, but
it's a magic.
Just the fact that it's a magic character, which is I mean, I would think that's something that's, I'm not gonna call it a rando, but definitely a deep cut.
Well, she's one of the bigger ones
in the comic universe.
Yeah,
the fact that she comes with a chimp. I mean, I can see the articulation. I've seen a few reviews on it, and I'm gonna be honest with you. If I had to, be on,
and the hat does come off. Don't let you.
The hat does come off.
The hat comes off. Just to let you know.
I just put the hat.
I just put the hat on there. Put a rabbit in the hat. Put Captain Carrot in the hat.
I'm gonna go ahead and, folks, here's my score. I'm gonna give it a 9.1.
9.1. That's pretty good. That's top of the line for Todd.
Give it a 9.1. And now we'll allow Dez Bull, the man that acquired her, to give y'all the score.
Shoot, I already told you. It's one of the top ones for me, so I'm gonna go 9.5.
Yeah, 9.5.
I mean, it's about as great a Zatanna figure as you can make. I mean, I can't see somebody make. I mean, you can have somebody like Mayfix make a better face sculpt. But as far as the scope, articulation for Todd, comes with a Detective Chimp figure that you'll never probably see.
Yes, and I am glad you brought this here because I'm gonna keep it a book. I discovered it might have been a tail Zatanna or Natasha McFarlane at one of my little spots, and it was cheap, and I was kind of playing a long game. But then I saw photos. It's like, oh, she comes with a Detective Chimp. And then I started Googling to see, and the only other thing that Detective Chimp has is like a Hero Clicks, and I don't collect them. So I was like, well, now my mind is made up. I have to acquire this.
I have that DC Universe Classics Zatanna because she comes with actual fishnet, and I'm selling because I'm trying. DC Universe Classics, they're near and dear to my heart, but I had to sell a lot of them. I did keep some that I just couldn't get rid of. Mr. Terrific, Bronze Tiger. Ooh, Todd, please give me a Bronze Tiger. Give me a Bronze Tiger. Um, Black Lightning kept him. I kept all the black ones. I kept Vixen, of course. That's not DC Universe Classics. That's multiverse.
Right.
I kept Jonah Hex because I didn't get the Todd version. It was a McFarlane store exclusive. Yeah.
Wow. And folks, I'm gonna open this package here, but those they saw
You
it.
got 6 people.
Y'all know about that. You should be hitting. If you've ordered this figure, you should be arriving this week to your homes. This is Nimrod, and the art is by who, Brother Seabury? Silvestri?
I'm not sure because that one on the side looks like John Romita Jr.
Mhm.
Now the one on the back, I'm thinking is Mark Silvestri. Yeah, but and,
I didn't keep up with him.
because
Nimrod,
Marvel
no.
owned all the artwork.
Oh, you finna pop
That's
over?
what
Yes,
happens
I
when you
am,
do
sir.
work for hire.
You gonna have to pass that. Why don't you take
In
that out?
fact, folks, I'm not even gonna be first. I'm gonna let my guest Des Bull.
All right.
go
Okay. Let me get my hands ready for this stuff right here.
first. Knife is
What
gonna
about
need it.
That is hey,
He's kind of a bit beefier figure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
he thick.
I didn't need nothing. I just pulled them right on out.
He had some weight to him.
Got some weight to him. Nimrod, live right here.
Put your weight on it.
Get a review live, folks.
Oh, he just well, you're a robot. You don't have to have him. I like the color scheme.
I love the color.
It's very, very, very standout. I will say that. How much was it?
40.
I hate to be like Uncle Tim. I wouldn't pay $40 for this. I'm just
And the
joking.
shots are
I'm
already
just
fired.
joking.
The shots are already being fired.
Hey.
Uncle Tim.
I feel Uncle Tim's pain. I don't know where you live, Mr. Tim, but here in the
He's in
Mid-South
Chicago.
area, our alleys are also
We go down.
basura. Man, they still got Eternals and freaking old ass MCU figures.
Okay,
man.
you can't bring his shoulders up too much because he got these little things
Yeah.
right here. So I mean, you're a robot, so you don't expect no major articulation. But I do like the color scheme. I love the effects. Am I ready?
Yeah, this is all you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got the swappable head.
Mhm.
Aside from, I mean, he don't got a lot of articulation, but like I said, it's a robot. You don't expect a robot to have a ton of articulation. He can't get his arm really up. I hate to be like, oh, what is it? Anthony's custom. Well, he doesn't have articulation. He's ab crunch and stuff like that. If you're a fan of the character, I'm gonna go with a solid. I'll go with a solid 8. I'll go with a solid 8. It's not a bad. I'm not too familiar with Nimrod.
8 from Des Bull.
But sitting on a shelf, he's gonna stand out definitely. And the accessories are excellent.
Brother Seabury, what do you think? Let's see. Let me hear what's your take. How do you feel about Nimrod?
I am familiar. I've been reading his current stuff, and I remember this storyline came out like '89 when he kind of merged with the Master Mold, and it was this great storyline, and Rogue wound up getting dragged to the sea turtle. It's like one of them. I remember when I was a young man. So yes, there is some bad comics. How hard Marvel comics. These days I read a little bit of everything. And I'm gonna give him an 8.5.
Man,
Rob trying to experiment with him to see where he's staying. What you think?
I like this figure. I love the color scheme. It was something I saw, and I was like, man, I don't know a lot. I started researching a little bit about him, but I mean, my man is really I mean, you can get them boots all the way up there. You can get them. Pause, but y'all know what I mean by that.
Yeah.
Like the articulation is like this is crazy, man. I didn't expect a lot out of it to be. I mean, to be honest with you. I mean, to be a bigger figure, and like I said, to me, he's one of those figures, and you're gonna hear me talk about this a lot, just like I did in the videos. Shelf presence goes a long way, right? And standing out over there with the rest of those X-Men, which is where I will ultimately put him, his shelf presence is gonna matter. It's gonna matter completely for this figure. And
I would have said,
and
maybe. Well, no, not with the Galactus. Where's your
But-
son there? Oh, there it is.
he's over here, so he can
He'll
sit
look
with.
good over there too.
I was gonna put him with the big guy. I'm gonna be honest with you, folks. I really, really like this figure a lot for what it is. And
A little bit of.
I'm gonna go with an 8.9.
Okay.
8.9 for Nimrod. I think absolutely he's one that I think he's a character that's kind of if you're an X-Men fan, I think he's essential. You would need him for your X-Men collecting. Just 100%. There's no way you couldn't have him.
Yeah, you can put him with your Transformers.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah, he fits in. I've got some ideas. You might start if y'all keep watching the channel. You're gonna see a lot of Nimrod, and be on the lookout. I'm working with Brother Seaberry. You will start seeing the adventures of Ernest, the North Memphis Sentinel. You're gonna wanna stay tuned for that, folks. We're gonna take you somewhere that you think we off the rails with this podcast. You just wait till you see the adventures of Ernest, the North Memphis Sentinel.
Is Nimrod gonna challenge for the mascot spot?
I mean, well, it's hard because I got so many people vying for it. But yeah, so you just got a live review. Not every channel gives y'all a live review. We just gave you a live review of Nimrod that just showed up today on my doorstep. There's no greater feeling than not expecting something and it just pops up and you're like, whoa! Folks, I do want to talk to y'all about, we got some topics here. One of the good things I want to say, I can't give you all the details on the video, but I can tell you that those of you that watched, I'm sorry, you should have seen my new schedule that I put out. And that schedule is, in case you didn't know, podcast is on Thursday. Tuesdays and Thursdays, you will have a long form video from me every Tuesday and every Thursday. It'll drop in the morning by about 10 a.m. So be on the lookout for those. Shorts could be any given day, right? Special projects could be any given day, like Ernest, the North Memphis Sentinel. So just be on the lookout for stuff like that.
Wait. Can I say something?
Yes.
Ernest, the North Memphis Sentinel.
Yes.
The first thing I want to get on. Ernest, somebody from North Memphis is named Ernest. That's the funny part right there.
Probably so. Yeah.
And why is he? Why North Memphis? Why does he reside in the North Memphis area?
He got displaced.
Okay.
Through a
is
time
he originally from North Memphis?
No.
He's from
for another time, and he got displaced in North Memphis current day. So his adventures are out there. You will see what I'm talking about.
He's gonna be out there smoking Black and Milds and all kinds.
He's gonna be after mutants with Black and Milds, and if my man Notch is listening, might have some of that 211 Steel Reserve.
Mad Dog.
Mad Dog 2020. You never know what Ernest might be up to.
Tell him to get out of North Memphis.
So make sure y'all look.
Get out of North.
He's on assignment. So right now that's where he is.
No choice.
I talked about, and my man Clever, I know he's busy, but I know he's probably still tuned in. We had ourselves a good conversation about one Dan Who reviews. Those of you that know Dan Who, I like Dan Who. He's a good dude. Dan Who gives you the vibe though that he's clever, and you got to watch his video because he said it, not me. He kind of almost gives you the salesman type vibe, and that's not a bad thing. So that's just saying it's like, if it's Dan Who, he's going to tell you why you need this Marvel Legend. And he's going to tell you why you need the next Marvel Legend. He does a best list, but he does not do a worst.
Does he just do Marvel Legend?
Pretty much. And he loves
I'm a DC, yeah. So.
And it's weird. It's kind of weird that he never has a negative thing to say about him, but
there's a lot of Marvel stuff.
I'm going to let him have it.
Walking Dead.
Me personally, right. I spoke about my figure of the year last year, which was, and I haven't dressed up for the show for y'all, right? I put on the Hugh Jackman head. There he is. Good day, Mike. I'm here on the show. They brought me back to catch the fade for a big bag of Marvel cash. So I got him in here, and Dan Who says that that new wave, there's a Deadpool and Wolverine new 1/6 scale, and he's saying that you need, and they've got like 3 Wolverines in it. It's outrageous, and I was like, I don't need 3 because he's telling me if you get that, you can make all the looks from the film. Now people will criticize a hot toy, but guess what? I can make every look that man had in the film. It's in that box right here. He's wearing battle damage right now. I could change to the head he had with the cowl over it. Or I could give him the regular Hugh Jackman head, which I think is an outstanding sculpt. For those of you who didn't see, I want y'all to get a good look. He has rolling eyes. That means his eyes can be positioned in every direction. And I had him in his clean armor, but I put him on the battle damaged armor. I have an open hand and I have a fist with a claw. I feel like I got every look I need rather than buying 3 Wolverines or 4 Wolverines. I got them all in one. In my,
I dabbled with them quite a bit.
Look at that head sculpt, sir.
Yeah. Wolverine sells. He's almost, well, he's not Marvel's Batman because that's probably Spider-Man, but he's up there. So it's money. And they're gonna put out as many versions as people buy. And people probably buy them with street clothes on.
That head sculpt is crazy.
I think the last one I got Marvel Legends was the Weapon X. So like I have the Weapon X Wolverine. It's like the last Wolverine. I mean,
that head sculpt is ridiculous.
It is. But man, I mean, like, yeah, I think you good here. But like, I've came to an understanding. Like, okay, when it's Marvel Legends, Spider-Man and Wolverine are what I call the heater.
Y'all hear that? The heaters.
Yeah, they're the heater. They're the ones that like pretty
move
much
the needle.
Yeah, guaranteed to move the needle. But McFarlane and Hasbro been giving me so many freaking randos. Like, dude, Hypno Hustler and Cardiac have figures. If you would told high school me
Hypno Hustler,
that freaking Hypno Hustler and Cardiac would have figures, I'd be like, who'd buy them?
We're living in strange times, folks.
These are times I low-key might have prayed for.
They aiming at the comic book readers.
Yeah,
stuff like that.
Stuff like that. So like I've made pieces like, hey, I'm not gonna buy every Wolverine. I'll pick and choose. But if I gotta have 100 more of them for you to give me Cardiacs and Hypno Hustlers, so be it. And in terms of McFarlane, if I gotta see 100 more Batman and Superman,
and you will
for you to give me Sergeant Rock
or Captain Carrot
or freaking Ambush Bug, so be it.
Hey, Kite Man, which is currently paid.
Yeah, I need to get it right.
Kite Man, yeah. I look at D Hunter's reviews. That man gets every DC figure. Like he's great. His channel's on YouTube. D Hunter's reviews is really, really good.
Yeah, I watched it.
Awesome. And I'll cover some other. Now I got a review coming. I haven't had a chance to dig deep in the lab, just like I didn't. You will get a video on Nimrod. Would you hand me that above you, brother Seabury? You know who he is, right?
Yes.
Oh,
yes,
this is the $50.
Hand it to him.
This is a $60.
That is the elite. Okay. Now, I can tell you from experience, you'll have a review. I told you there's a review coming for Nimrod. There'll be a review coming for this spawn. This is the elite spawn. For those of you that listen to Kick, I don't have a problem with Kickstarter. Okay, I've seen it. But I've got to be honest with y'all. I'm a guy that sculpt matters, and I can't get over the way his abdomen looks on the Kickstarter. It just bothers me. It's like it's not separated. It doesn't look like a natural abdomen like this one does, like a lot of the Spawn figures do. He just has this weird abdomen that just bothers me as a person, and I can't get with it. I do like the cape. I personally like the oversized pimp part of the cape. But if you remember Spawn's first appearance, he had that pimp flowing thing around his head. Like that's not something that Todd just made up. That was there. Like if you know Spawn, he's had that. That's not new. So
I love the fact that we've gone back to the big piece of wood Cause they
with the
reminds me
spike.
of like a '90s spawn. Cause like they made one with the big piece of wood with the spike. Yeah.
It's better in person. I had some issues with it picture form,
Hmm.
but because I felt like it was too much when it comes down here. It got too plain to me. But now I'm when I look at it in person, like
No, there aren't
with all
chains in the back.
the
I haven't put them
accessories
because I'm actually
and the
modding the chains.
yeah everything it looks a lot better in person. I will say that. Okay,
I like this cape that's
there you
gonna
go.
get modified, but like that Spawn, that's the Spawn I know right there. That's him. With that cape is cool. He has that they dirtied him up on purpose.
Oh,
Mhm.
really?
Uh-huh.
Okay, I didn't know that.
That's on purpose. They dirtied him up because he was grimy when you first saw him. Like, he
Oh,
was.
I thought I was all over
Camp.
Image when that first fell.
And so all of them have
Well,
had
this
that
guy
grimy
sold
look.
me the one spawn I got. Shout out to Toy Force.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was just random. He was just looking in my collection. I was like, he was like, I don't have a spawn. I was like, here, do you want this?
And I told you I didn't
$12
have
or whatever. I don't even know what I asked.
this was a mission for me,
You
so
had to get one.
I didn't have a red and black.
Yeah.
And you have to have one. I had other
Black
colors.
and gold. And
I like the
more of
one.
a
I got the
burgundy.
one with the throne. I got
Mhm.
that one. I like that one. There you go.
I needed a black and a red one. You have to have one, even though I had all these other spawns and I had which I got from you. I had manga spawn and Wings of Redemption, which I'd had before. And then there's the who else is up there? Raven, which I didn't have, but I wanted him. I mean, there's a lot of cool spawns, but I needed an OG red and black, and I said, man, and that's one thing. What's so weird is that Todd was not really that's something he didn't do. He didn't make a lot of red and black. He made a lot of other variations, but he didn't do a lot of red and black. And that's like a core essential thing that if you collect spawn, you have to have a red and black. I know it's like a written rule. You can't do it. It's like, I don't know, like no matter how many Iron Man suits there are, you gotta have a red and gold. Like you just have to have one. Like it's no matter how many suits he changes to, you still have to have that original color. It's just not.
Yeah.
It's like not having
I
a
have,
Tiger Stripe Wolverine. It just you have to.
I think I only have two. I have the Scarlet Centurion that's in West Coast Avengers pack, which is kind of lame to me. That's more red, white, than red and silver. I was, and then see, my favorite is the one that came after Scarlet Centurion. It's like I don't forgot the number, but it debuted like '88. Uh, that's like my favorite. Iron Man so I think it was like the first. But I keep eyeing like the big bulky gray, like the first reading.
Man,
If
different Herm and
if
Mock, whatever you want to call it. Oh, God.
you all
At least 8 of them.
are probably not ready for this, but this topic was brought up by someone that it was something we needed to discuss. So for those of you, I don't want y'all to be mad. I don't want y'all to be overly sensitive. But we don't, I've always said here on the channel, we tackle everything open, just open hearted. And that's just us. And that's what I believe in being honest. This video I saw, it was sent to me. I actually hadn't seen it. And it brought up a discussion about woke and gender swap, race swapping of characters.
I didn't know we were going there. Okay.
And
I'm gonna sit up for this.
I'm going to make certain that I defer because I have two guys here that are way more engrossed in comics than me, right? But I'm going to defer to them. I'll have my opinion on it, but folks, we probably should discuss it because it is something. I'll let my man, the Toy Father, discuss it, and he'll go into it with Brother Seabury, and I'll be watching. So I will turn the floor over to him to introduce a little bit more of the context of the video of what we're talking about.
Okay. All right. So the video was a guy talking about the term woke. And I guess somebody in his comments had brought up that a particular character was race swapped. Thus, it's woke. And he brought up, what was it, Thunderball, one of the Wrecking Crew,
Yeah.
as a character that was actually race swapped. And I can't remember what was that, what show was that character in? Was it in Jesus, I forget the show. But anyway, just talking about the whole woke thing. It's a term that in this day and age it's come to mean something completely different. Because when people used to say woke, it had a positive connotation. Now, when people say woke, and I told Rob this, basically what I think woke means now, and I don't think, I pretty much know, is it's basically people saying keep my white characters straight, white, and male. That's what woke means now. Because when people say that, it's like, oh, I hope it's not woke. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by I hope it's not woke? You know, Seabury, would you like to take over a
Ah,
little bit? I
yeah.
don't want to. I don't want to.
Here's
I
my
don't want to
issue.
take over with it. Are we still up?
Yeah, you're still
Okay.
there.
All right. Go ahead.
Here's my issue. Cause
Shoot.
oh my God, I wish woke had never.
There you go.
Because when we said woke back in the day, up until like probably the 2010s, it meant someone who was aware of things, you know, from a
Cautious.
and also from a political point of view, from a conscious point of view. But like that's been co-opted now by so many different people, and now it's like, oh, this is woke, this is woke. And then like it's crazy to me because I see black people. Oh, like you black, you don't know the original meaning of this word. You know, I don't like to take black cards, but I'd be like, maybe let me hold it for a
Take it.
minute. Well, now, cause like
we revoke your black card.
Well, now I don't want to do that, man, cause like people, you know, I don't know, white folks be trying to take my black card.
But is Idris Elba being man of arms that woke? Like, what is woke? What is what? Like, I always, when I have friends say, I hope it's not woke. Okay, what do you mean by woke? Like, it was people saying Fantastic Four. Well, I hope it's not woke. What does that mean? Like, what do you mean by that?
And also, it gets dumb because some people y'all complain about being woke have always been woke, like X-Men. X-Men is woke as hell, like, and it's been that way since like issue 1, guys. Like, oh, X-Men is woke. It's always been sir or ma'am, and like, now, hear me out. I don't have a problem with the race swapping due to it being woke.
I do somewhat, but go ahead.
But no, I'm saying that my issue with race swapping is not always woke.
Yeah, excellent.
My issue with race swapping is it feels like lazy diversity. It feels like super lazy diversity because it's like, well, dang, we ain't got nobody black, so make Jimmy Olsen black. Make Perry Olsen black.
Perry White.
Yeah. Perry White black, or Ron black. I mean, like, ideally, I wasn't just like looking forward for. I didn't even expect Men-at-Arms to be black, and like it is a little different to see Idris Elba, who is a capable actor. I know he can pull out the character, but to see him, because like he's literally the token black in this scene in the trailer where they just all standing there, you know, like, oh yeah, we're gonna fight some bad guys, and it's like, oh, just that. Little black Idris.
let me. Can I jump in for just a second? Because you bring up something really interesting. Now, sometimes I'll see a change, and I'll be like, they didn't really need to make that character black, and that's coming from a black guy. And one example I will say, and I don't know why they did this. Wonder Man. I don't feel like that character needed to be black. I don't, and that series has, I have zero interest or excitement for that series. It might be good, but
my only interest is because of the black dude, though, because Yahya Abdul-Mateen II is cold.
Yeah, he is, but it's like he could have played somebody else. Yeah. Why did you get him to play Wonder Man? That's the character that could have stayed white.
And you know what? Evidently, they're scared of the woke police coming.
Oh boy.
Because they're dropping all 8 on the 20th.
Okay.
But see, they keep doing that with the people of color characters. Because like back in the day, Echo, They dropped all 8 one day, like, all right, leave us alone. And then with Ironheart, you got 3 1 week and the other 3 the next week. Cause I'd be like, I guess Marvel is just really scared that like the woke implications hurt their products.
We had a I had a podcast with a couple of friends, and we talked something similar about this because we at the time the Arrowverse was the one, CW Arrowverse was the one, and it seemed like they had a lot of forced diversity. See, this is the thing. I don't have a problem with making a change, race, gender, sexual orientation, as long as it makes sense. But sometimes it's almost like, okay, we have to put an LGBTQ character in here, and then they force it. And they did that a lot in the Arrowverse. It was like, okay, what was the purpose of making that character gay? You didn't really need to do that, but I mean, I see why y'all trying to make it diverse and relatable to people, but it does become a point where it looks like you're forcing it. Like, okay, we get it. There's black characters that you could still put out here, and I don't have too much of an issue with some of the race change, but like I said, the one I had an issue with, that I can think of off the top is Wonder Man. Recently, I'm like, come on, man, just let a white dude play Wonder Man at this point. Let this talented brother play somebody else. Hell, it's black characters he could play. He has played black characters, but
Yeah, but like in Marvel.
Yeah, Marvel.
Man.
Rob, what do you think? What do you think? You over there chilling. We want to know what you think about woke culture. Like, okay, for example, I guess people were saying, of course they were saying it about the last live action Power Ranger flick. But like I said, it was just anything that ain't straight, white, and male. There you go, it's woke. Somebody gonna have to define what woke is for me.
That's it.
A modern, what the modern, definition of it is, because it doesn't mean what it meant back when we was, when brothers.
Yeah, when it was just in the black community. Yeah. Like, man, where it got co-opted. I ain't gonna front. I ain't been. It's probably worse than when like white people stuff weird blame things because like they ruined it. But like, yeah, man, just like all the woke implications. I'm just like, and honestly, I'm so sick of the woke talk. I'd rather they just leave people the way they are. I'm just tired. Cause like, I don't think white fanboys really understand how it is as a black or POC fan who love these fictional things, but you never see anybody who looks like you. And like, I was able to still enjoy them, but it would bother me. Or like, I remember watching Super Friends back in the day and Black Wolf and getting down monitor duty.
Save this. You guys won't believe this. I hadn't seen anything in the chat. I don't know if there's something technically going on. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna restart this. This is recorded. You can go back and watch this. But this is some very good dialogue here. I don't want to miss this. But I'm gonna restart this because as you can see, I'm being told that chat is blowing up. But as you all can see, I don't see it.
We don't see nothing. We want to see what y'all say.
Oh no, that's why I'm gonna restart. So give me 1 second, y'all. I'm gonna restart this.
Okay.
And then we're gonna be right back. I'm gonna see what happens. Don't worry, I want to hear you comment.